Hi, this is a brief tutorial on how to generate an ambient occlusion map in 3D Studio. This is an object that has been mapped with a temporary texture applied to it. One of the first things to do in order to generate an ambient occlusion map is to change your renderer from default scanline to mental ray. What we're going to do is generate an ambient occlusion map that will show self-shadowing on this object in addition to the shadowing created by these objects that go through the treads. So select your object and under rendering, render to texture, hotkey 0. With that selected, you're able to see the options in the render to texture dialog. Click on the object, and in this case I'm going to use existing channel since the faces have been mapped already, as opposed to automatic unwrap. In the output section I'll click on add. The ambient occlusion MR is unavailable if you have default scanline renderer. Click on ambient occlusion, and then you're able to direct the file name and type to wherever you'd like. In this case I'm going to overwrite an existing target that I've already created. Target map slop is in case you want to generate the map directly into a material, and you can also choose the resolution that you'd like. We're going to use a skylight that simulates a nice even spread of light across the object. It doesn't matter where this skylight is placed. So with this item selected, I'm going to click on render, overwrite the existing file that was made. Sometimes this frame buffer can be deceiving and not show you what is actually generated. So after that is created, I'll return to Photoshop and apply the target file that was made as a layer. I'm going to move the target file into place, copy it and paste it, and then change the blending to multiply at a reduced percentage. I'm going to save the PSD file and look at the results in 3D Studio, and you can see the ambient occlusion integrated into the map. The shadowing around the 4 cylinders and the self-shadowing underneath. So without any lights, you can now show the ambient occlusion as part of the map applied to the object.